Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Regato softball field at the Breed Complex for the championship final 2024 of the John Holland Memorial Tournament. Named after an outstanding gentleman. This is Lynn Classical. They defeated arch rival English to get here. St. Mary's knocked off Swampscott. And we just finished the consolation round, and Swampscott ended their season with a win over Lynn English. Warren Wilson, the catcher, is the hitter. Hits it in the air. Second baseman Michaela Walker makes the call, makes the catch. One up, one down quickly. Rachel Dana, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. Rachel Dana is the daughter of St. Mary's coach, Derek Dana, having another great year, 16-4. They just won their third straight Mullins tournament. And they'll rank number 3 if they didn't move up. And they'll at least get a home game, probably 2. These two teams will be going to the state tournament as well. Eliza Crean Oviedo on the mound for St. Mary's, throwing to Roma Braid, the catcher. Off-speed pitch, he swung right through it, and they throw her out at first. She was on her way to the dugout. She didn't realize the ball was dropped. So 2 away. Avea Neth, the shortstop, is the hitter. In for a strike. Pretty good crowd all around the fence out in the outfield. Hit the second base. Walker, what a great stretch. What a great play by Riley Williams at first base. Walker threw it a little off balance, threw it up to his home plate. Riley stretched as far as he could, keeping a foot on the bag. That's a very big play by the first baseman, Williams. So 1-2-3 inning for Oviedo and the Spartans. I thought Classical was playing without an outfield. Miss Duncan. Duncan. Give me 1 second. You scribbled your first name. McKenna? Thank you.
Nice to meet you, McKenna.
I was under the gun. I didn't do it for Classical. I'll do it for St. Mary's, but I'll get it done for Classical. Brooke Maloney, the center fielder, will lead off. Batting second and playing second, Michaela Walker. The left fielder, Gabby Marichal, will hit number 3. And the cleanup spot is the shortstop, Olivia DeCessa. The right fielder, Laurie Surreal, will hit number 5. Batting sixth and catching, Roma Braid. The third baseman, Ashanti Padilla, will hit number 7. Alyssa Sewell is a designated player. She's hitting for the pitcher, Eliza Korean Oviedo. And Riley Williams, who made that great play, will bat number 9 and play first base. So Brooke Maloney used to be a 3-sport athlete. She gave up basketball. Outstanding soccer player and an outstanding softball player. She's a great outfielder. First 2 misses for 2-0. Drops the bunt, foul. St. Mary's 13-4. They were number 1 for a while in Division III. They're now number 3. Both Spartan teams are number 3, boys and girls. And if St. Mary's could win this one, the Spartans would sweep the Holland and the Mullins. In for a strike. Goes the other way and hits it foul off to the left side. Consolation round, Swansea broke a 5-5 tie, getting 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th without a hit, and defeated the Lady Bulldogs 7-5. Ashley Aldred had another good season with the Bulldogs. Maloney draws a walk. Michaela Walker. I'm going to guess there's a bunt coming up here.
Jim Foley's here too. Yep. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ron.
Rachel Dana has been a third baseman through her career at Classical. Walker gets the bunt down. It gets by the third baseman. So a walk and a hit. Put 2 on. That would have been a tough play anyway for Olays, the third baseman. Gabby Marichal, the left fielder. I didn't realize they just announced it. The coach, Colleen, I still call her Colleen Newberry, Colleen Parker, is retiring. Runs up and tries to bunt. I didn't know whether she missed it or fouled it off. Coach Moran is questioning whether it was a foul ball or not. They're going to go back to first and second. So she got a piece of it. Marichal usually hits righty, but she's batting lefty, trying to lay it down. She bunts it foul, so it's 0-2. Let's see if she switches around now. And she does, she'll bet righty. Swing and a miss. Dana gets her first strikeout. Olivia DeSessa, the shortstop. Hit off the third baseman, and they throw it away. 2 runs they're going to score, going all the way to third is the Sessa. So a 3-base error. Walker scores all the way from first base. Sessa winds up at third. Hit in the right center field by Sherrill for a base hit. She's going to take off for second. She's in with a double. And St. Mary's has jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead. 3 of the first 4 hitters have scored. And they have a runner at second with 1 out for Roma Braid, the catcher. And that hitter. So Ashanti Padilla will be the hitter. And we'll have a runner for her. Again, you can run for the catcher and the pitcher. Hit to short. They make the play at second base. Can't make the play at first. Coming all the way around. Great hustle by Sherrill. Came all the way around to score. She was off and running. Looked like she was going to steal third. But great hustle by Sherrill to come all the way around. Good off-speed pitch. Alyssa Sewell, designated player, hitting for the pitcher, Oviedo. In for a strike. High for a ball.
Alabama? Oh my God. That was crazy. I see him. Lily, guess who's here? Jeffrey.
Safe at second with the stolen base. Padilla. See that ground ball to short, the force at second. She, with Sherrill hustling, she got an RBI. Missing inside the off-speed pitch. Hit the shot. Neth does a very nice job. She's very good at shortstop. So St. Mary's sends 8 to the plate in the first inning. 4 of them crossed the plate. They did it with only 2 base hits. A big error, a hit batsman, a walk. And we played an inning in this John Holland Memorial Tournament final. 4-0 St. Mary's over Classical. Brooke Braswell, the first baseman, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Oviedo's only a freshman. It's a fairly young team for St. Mary's. Swing and a miss. They will probably get a home game in the term, at least one, maybe two. Colleen Parker Newberry does an exceptional job. She's very good. She was a great athlete in high school with Bishop Fenwick. She's a very good athlete at Salem State. Tapped in the right field for a base hit. Just reached out and pushed it in the other way. Ava Kale, the right fielder, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Did miss by much. Roma Braid thought that was a strike. Hit off the screen. Quickly, it's 1-2. Way wide for a ball. Evens the count at 2. Swing and a miss. Oviedo gets her second strikeout. One out with a runner at first. Asia Olays, the third baseman. Olays pops it up. It's going to go out of play. Missing down and away. Hit foul behind home plate. 1-2 the count to the Lady Ram third baseman. Off-speed pitch in on the hand. She swung right through it. Back-to-back strikeouts after the hit. 3 strikeouts for Oviedo. McKenna Duncan, the center fielder, hits it foul off the backstop. Low for a ball. The runner takes off and they throw it in the center field. A delayed steal by Braswell. And the throw was a little bit offline. So Glasgow has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. In for a strike. 1-2 the count again. She's going 1-2 on these last 3 hitters. Chop foul behind home plate. Nice play by the pitcher, Oviedo. Nice stretch by Williams again. So they get the base hit, stolen base. But she gets the next 3 hitters. She helps herself with 2 strikeouts and an assist. We'll move into the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be 9-1-2. St. Mary's almost batted around. Eight hitters in the first inning with only 2 base hits. A walk, a big error, a hit batsman. And then the put out at second base. Great hustle by Surreal to come all the way around from second and score on the force at second on a ground ball. She was on the edge of stealing third. She was on her way to third. And she just kept going. So Riley Williams will lead it off, and then back to the top of the order, Brooke Maloney and Michaela Walker. Rachel Dana will start her second inning of work. And Williams made that great play ending the first inning. Stretching as far as she could, keeping her foot on the base, was a great play. Pop foul. Almost got the police car. He just drove away. Off-speed pitch, hung outside. Hit in the center field for a base hit. Hit a line shot. She got all of that one. One hop, almost decapitated the center fielder. McKenna Duncan had that tied her up and popped right up into her chest. One hop, line shot. Brooke Maloney drew a walk and scored. Runs up and takes it wide for a ball. Williams will go to second base. Went off to catch it in the dirt. The wild pitch puts the runner in scoring position. Hit in here is going to go out of play. One to count to the lady spot in center fielder. Mentioned she's an outstanding soccer player. Was a very good basketball player and just chose to give it up high for a ball. Wants to concentrate on softball and soccer. And she's got another year at St. Mary's. They're happy for that. Line shot to right field for a base hit. That's going to score the run. Bobbled out in right field. The error will allow Maloney to get the second. So she gets a base hit and an RBI. The bobble in the outfield allowed Maloney to go to second base. Michaela Walker laid down a nice bunt, beat it for a base hit. And when the ball was thrown away, Maloney was able to score from second base. So Samir's right back at it. A run in, a runner on base, and we've only had 2 hitters. Up and away for a ball. Hit foul back and out of play. Wide for a ball. Walker draws a walk. Gabby Marichal, last time she batted lefty, tried to bunt twice, missed it, and then she wound up swinging and missing, right-handed. So she was a strikeout in the first inning. She's up again with Maloney and Walker on base. She's the left fielder. I don't know whether he's calling it a strike or saying hi. He's using his right hand. In the dirt, everybody will move up. Hit to second base. It dies. She beat it. It looked like an easy pop-up. Then it was going to take a hop, and it just stopped dead. Cinnapus thought she was going to have an easy play. Marichal winds up with an infield hit. Maloney scores her second run. Walker winds up at third. It just died. Stopped. Marichal was able to beat it. Now she steals second. And it'll be second and third with nobody out and 2 runs in. Hit foul off the screen. Solid shot off the third baseman's glove. Safe at first, and they throw it away. So Cesar gets another hit. Walker scores. Marichal winds up at third. So it's second and third again. They knocked it down and probably should have just ate it. Solid shot into left field for a base hit. Hustling into second is Surreal. She runs us off into another double. She's got 2 RBI. So they got 4 in the first. They've got 5 here in the second. There's still nobody out. Roma Braid got hit by a pitch. Well, closer than I thought it was going to be. Surreal moves up on the pitch in the dirt. Wilson almost threw her out. Slices it foul off to the right side. Holly Newbury couldn't ask for a better start. I'm not sure what they just called. The runner from third just scored. I don't know why. High for a ball. So that's the first out. Chased that one that was down in the dirt. The ball has to leave the pitcher's hand before it leaves the base. I think the umpire called Surreal out for leaving too soon. Hit to right field. It bounces in front of the right fielder. Brady's got a base hit. She's on for the second time. And they'll have another runner for her. They take an RBI away from Braid by leaving the base too soon. Ashati Pardillo got an RBI, grounding into an out at second base. The runner at second scored.
Chloe Salona.
You might have heard that whisper in my back ear, leaning in toward the microphone. Popped up behind second base. It drops for a base hit. Safe at second. They almost had a force out. Inibus had to track it down. Padilla gets a base hit. Alyssa Soul will be the 9th hitter in the inning. And now I see the number at second base, so I can say it's Chloe Salone running at second base. Soul grounded a shot at one trip. In for a strike. Up and away for a ball. I'm trying to battle through all the help I'm getting out here in the outfield. Awful hard to do this with all the interference out here. Wilson made a great throw. Braswell swept the tag. They almost got Padilla. Now Morin come out to the base umpire and he wants to question. It looked like she was out. They discussed it. They don't change the call. Soul is the 9th hitter in the inning. They batted 8 in the first inning. High for a ball. And she gets hit by the pitch. Second hit batsman. Kylie Williams lined a shot. Big hop right into the lap of the center fielder for a base hit. And scored a run. Pops it up, foul out of play. Williams led this inning off. She's the 10th hitter in the inning. Popped up. Shortstop. Neff makes the play. Brooke Maloney will be up for the second time in the inning. She got a base hit for an RBI and scored a run in this inning. She walked and scored a run in the first inning. Way over her head. She had to duck under that one. Hit foul out of play. Up and away with the changeup. And we got Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in inning number 2. That one goes to the backstop. Nobody going anywhere. It's got to bounce off to the left or off to the right because when it hits, most of the time it just reflects right back to the catcher, so it's hard to score. Hit to left field. Dropping for a base hit. Maloney winds up with a double. 2 RBI. Michaela Walker is singled, walked, and got an extra base hit. She's going to keep going. She's got a triple. She's got 2 RBI. She had a single and a walk and scored twice. Now she knocks in 2.
You gonna have the Red Sox game on?
Eight runs in the inning. Up and away for a ball. Gabby Marichal struck out, singled, and scored. Sim Harry's just rattling around, pouring it on. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, and one of them was a base runner that was called out for leaving too soon. Down and in for a ball. And another hit batsman. Look at the Cesar. Reese Sonera scored, singled, knocking in a run, and scored. All of the 9 batters have scored a run in this game. Hit in the left field for a base hit. She's another RBI. Walker scores her 3rd run. Surreal will be the 15th hitter in the inning. Popped up, long run, it bounces for another base hit. Everybody getting RBIs, everybody getting base hits. Roma Bray, the catcher, get hit by a pitch, singled, and Chloe Salona running for her scored a run. Surreal is the only one that hasn't scored a run in this inning, and that's because she was at 3rd base and they called her out for leaving too soon. Maloney, Walker, Marichal have scored 2 in this inning. In for a strike. High for a ball. hit the shot, thrown away at first base. The run will score on the error. Ball just bounced to first base. If Padilla gets on, they will have batted. The next hitter gets up, they will have batted around twice. Hit off the second baseman's glove, solidly hit. Padilla's got her second hit. She gets an RBI. So they batted around twice. Everybody in the lineup has scored a run. Hit down the line, and they're only going to go a base at a time. Souls doesn't get an RBI. They held the runners up. Riley Williams up for the third time in this inning. She led the inning off. Lined in the right field. They couldn't hold the runner up. The bases were loaded. And they're still loaded. And Coach Morin is finally coming out to talk to the troops. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Brooke Maloney is up. She's the 20th hitter in the inning. Every single hitter in the inning has scored a run, except Brooke Maloney, Michaela Walker, and Gabby Marichal. They've scored 2. And poor Rachel Dana. She was pressed into service this year. She's been a third baseman all her career. And she pitched just slightly last year, few innings. But now she was pressed in to be the number 1. Brooke Maloney is up for the third time in the inning. Wide for a ball. Another out for leaving early. The inning is finally over.
Come on, Eddie!
14 runs in the inning. It's now 18-0. Going into the top of the third. 8-9-1 as we start the top of the third.
Relax, she doesn't know it. Why don't you teach it to her instead of going, oh my God.
I always teach her. This happens every year.
Audrey Zink is the new left fielder. Liliana Parker, the catcher. I should say that. They list her as the catcher, and they list Lauren Wilson as the catcher. Kelsey Shinapos. 4 strikeouts for Oviedo. Tries the bunt and misses it. In for a strike. And that's strike 3. Two up, 2 down by the strikeout route. 5 strikeouts for Oviedo. High for a ball. Lauren Wilson popped to second base, leading off the ball game. Hits it foul. She's finishing up a tremendous career at Classical. She was part of that 20-0 Classical basketball team 2 years ago. Outstanding soccer. She's a great soccer player. And then she got pressed into playing goalie because the goalie left, went out of state, went to another school. And Wilson stepped in as the goalie and did a tremendous job. And she's been an outstanding soccer player. So soccer, basketball, softball, she's been outstanding. Hit right back to the pitcher. Oviedo makes the play, her second play. A 1-2-3 inning. Wilson hit it well, but hit it right back to the pitcher.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
Said he drank too much.
Classical's down 1-2-3.
You can't stay up in the hot sun.
Yeah.
She's given up 1 base hit lead in the second inning. Everything else has been an out. She's got 5 strikeouts and 2 assists in 9 outs. Williams has got 3 assists at first base. Walker hasn't put out on the pop-up, and that's been it. Braswell got the only hit. An opposite field single inside the right field line.
Bottom of the 3rd inning.
I think I can go out on a limb and say St. Mary's is going to go to 14-4. And Clausel's going to wind up 10-10. Maloney will lead off the 3rd inning. She was up for the 3rd time in the third inning when they called the runner out for leaving too soon. I think that's just the umpires trying to get out of here.
Yeah, very pretty.
Second time they called the runner leaving the base too soon. Maloney has walked and scored, singled in a run and scored, doubled in 2 and scored. So she scored 3 and knocked in 3. She's a third of the offense. In for a strike. I would guess that strike zone should widen a little bit. Hit foul out of play.
Right down. Yeah, right down. Right down. Mabo. Mabo.
Hit the other way. In for a base hit. Maloney's on for the 4th time. She's got her second double, 3rd hit. She's perfect. Michaela Walker, single, walked, tripled.
Once in a while they listen.
She scored 3 and knocked in 2. 5 RBI, 6 runs scored by the top 2 hitters. Not too shabby. Pops it up. Wilson makes the easy play. Abby Souza is going to hit for Marichal. Marichal had gone from left to right. Colleen Newby will go deep to her bench now. Hit in the center field for a base hit. They'll hold Maloney at third. Cal Prezioso will hit for DeCessa. Down and in for a ball. In for a strike. 1-1 the count to the pinch hitter, Prezioso. Swing and a miss. Hit to short. Out at second, Maloney scores.
And for St. Mary's, number 3, Lori Soriel.
Roy Surreal lines it to the fence. She stays at first. They hold the runner at third. I don't know where Surreal went to play. They put Andy Zink. They put Andy Zink in left field. Surreal was the right fielder. Marichal moved over to right. So I don't know where Surreal stayed in the game at some point. Hit to right field for a base hit, and it goes right through the wickets. And they're going to move up to second and third. So Roma Bray gets a base hit and RBI.
Batting for St. Mary's, number 20, Chloe Bergeron.
Chloe Bergeron will hit for Padilla. Swing and a miss. So Chloe Salona and Chloe Bergeron. And they have Chloe Mahoney. They have 3 Chloes.
Did they go in the barrel? That just went right in the blue barrel.
They get the strikeout. Then the bottom of the third. St. Mary's gets 2 more on 4 more base hits. 20 runs, 18 hits. We're going into the top of the 4th. 20-0. St. Mary's over Classical. We start the 4th inning. Rachel Dana is the hitter. Takes it for a strike. The new pitcher is Catherine Newberry, Colleen's daughter. That one rolls in. Abby Souza stays in the game in left field. Kylie, Preziosa stays in the game at shortstop. And Chloe Bergeron stays in the game at third base. Waved at that pitch was down in the dirt. Dana struck out and was thrown out at first base. Hit in the air to right field for a base hit.
Who's that, Captain? I am good.
Rachel Dana. And I should say congratulations to Rachel Dana. She got a couple of big awards. She's an outstanding student. And her father should be very proud of her. She picked up some outstanding awards as a very good student. High for a ball. So you talked about Colleen Newberry retiring now. She stayed long enough to see her daughter take the mound. In for a strike. Nevaeh Neth, the shortstop, grounded out second and first to one trip. That one bounces in. Hit foul. I was trying to figure out where Surreal was in the lineup because she had taken up, but she caught an inning. Now she's back in right field. Hit, bobbled. They can't make the play. They only had one base runner. A hit in the second inning, followed by 3 quick outs. Now they get a hit and error to start the 4th inning. Nice stop by the catcher. Hit in here. Starting back, coming on.
Shooter. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. They ran on Surreal, and she threw her out.
Holes right there, baby doll.
She threw a rocket.
Nice job, Laurie.
She, a bullet.
Who got hurt?
Corey Bergeron just had to put the glove down. That picture perfect throw. She came charging to the ball and momentum going. She fired a rocket to third base. And let's hope Rachel Dana is okay. She went down hard, and she's still down. Dana's going to be okay. She's a tremendous young lady. This is Abigail, the right fielder. You can tell she's up. She's got a big pink batting helmet. Hit by the third baseman for a base hit. How big is that throw out of third now? Asia Olays, the third baseman, Olays, struck out swinging. Swing and a miss. Way up and in. She swung right through it. Call third strike. I thought it was. The board had it wrong. Popped up. Walker, the second baseman, makes the play. So they threaten, but the big play, Surreal throwing the runner out at third. They got 2 hits in the inning along with an error, but one of them thrown out on the base pass. And Classical is down to their last 3 outs. Oviedo went those first 3 innings. Gave up only 1 base runner, a leadoff single in the second. She struck out 5. Didn't hit a ball out of the infield. A pop up to second. A ground ball to second. 2 plays by the pitcher throwing out. And now the mercy rule kicks in. No, that I'm not sure. Class was coming out.
We have to do 4.5. What's her name? What's her first name? Is it Vanessa?
Brooke Braswell will take the mound. For a minute, I thought they were combining at home plate. I know it has to go 4.5. But I thought that they were gathering at home plate, saying, well, maybe they're cutting it out at 4. It's going to take longer than the game to go over how they scored and give a wrap-up.
Mr. Hoffman, how many innings do they have to play? This is the last one. So this is the last inning.
8, 9, and 1. Whoever they are for St. Mary's. Audrey Zink was a member of the state champion girls hockey team. She's going to lead it off. Frank Pagluka doing an outstanding job with the girls hockey team. Down and in for a ball. We hope Rachel Dana's going to be okay. I think it's Medrano that's now playing right field. Might be Kale at first base, and that's a base on balls. This will definitely be the last inning. It'll be a mercy rule. This is not Riley Williams. Gianna Napoli. They're drawing straws in the St. Mary's dugout to see who's going to hit.
Malone, you want me to discipline any more kids today?
She's out.
She's in the doghouse with you?
Runner out at first for leaving too soon. The umpires are in a hurry to get out of here.
We're in the doghouse? I wouldn't say that. Oh, okay.
That's the third runner they've called out for leaving early. High for a ball. And it's not Brooke Maloney on deck. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. She was way out in front of it. Popped up. Third baseman Olays makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. In for a strike. One of the 3 Chloes, Chloe Mahoney, is the hitter. Hitting for Brett Maloney, who had a game and a half. Down and in for a ball.
How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. All right.
Waved at that pitch, and she's going to reach first as it went by the catcher. Michaela Walker has singled and scored, walked and scored, tripled in 2 and scored. And she tried a bunt and popped up to the catcher. They finally got her out. Brooke Maloney and Michaela Walker, the top 2 hitters, have scored 7 and knocked in 5. That's 12 of the 20 runs. Hit to third. Beats it for a base hit. I think this is Zink. Line right to the third baseman. So for the first time, St. Mary's doesn't score. And we're down to the last 3 outs for the Lady Rams. 20-0 going into the top of the 5th. McKenna Duncan, I think she went to first base. They're making so many changes, and we're out in the outfield, you can't tell. Abby Sousa was in left, now she's at first base. Zink is in left field. Newbury was pitching. Now it's Kate Morgan. Chloe Mahoney is in center field. It's hard to keep track of the plays even if you have a program. It's even harder when you get false information from people that think they know what they're doing.
People in the peanut gallery.
Hard to do these games with all the interference I have out here in the outfield. That went to the backstop. I probably should get twice the pay for what I have to put up with out here. Especially from one of the fathers. One of the players' fathers. Duncan draws a walk. Liliana Parker struck out swinging. in on the hands, she just punches it down the first base side. So without question, St. Mary's going to go to 14-4. Glasgow's going to go to 10-10. They'll go to the state tournament, but pick a spot anywhere in the state, and that's where they could be going. St. Mary's probably will be right here. Swing and a miss, chase the high pitch. High for a ball. 3 outs away from ending the regular season. Still hard to believe.
Are we having a cigar?
I believe they have a ceremony where they'll name all-stars and give away the championship trophy and pick an MVP. And back-to-back walks. Colin Newbury's going to make a trip out to the mound. And I don't know if this is the other Wilson coming up. I know it's not Cinnapus. This bat is too tall to be Cinnapus. Could be Wilson. They only have 2 subs. High for a ball. So the last 3 outs are coming hard. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. Lauren Wilson, I believe, is the on-deck hitter. Hit foul to the backstop. High for a ball. Swing and miss for strike 3. Lauren Wilson, her last official act as a Lady Ram. She's had a tremendous career. She's a great young lady. We've become very good friends, and I'm grateful for that. So she was a very good soccer player. They had to put her in net when they lost their goaltender, and she did a tremendous job. Helped Glasgow make the tournament. I think they won the Greater Boston League. So her last official act athletic-wise. Hit foul down the third baseline. Does a good job in the community, too. She gives back, donates some of her time. A lot of these kids do that. Great young ladies. I've said many times, I wish everybody could get to know all these young kids like I do. I'm truly blessed. To know them and have them as friends has made my life a whole lot better. Line shot foul. Over the years, a lot of them become almost like family, like Colleen Newberry, following her career as a player and coach. Who would ever thought that I'd be doing Colleen Newberry's games and then doing her daughter's games, pitching? Off-speed pitch hangs high. And Wilson draws a walk. Third walk in the inning loads the bases. I believe this is Madrano. Off the pitcher. Classical's going to score a run. Madrano gets an RBI.
Yep. Is that all? Oh, come on.
Hit to third, and that'll do it. So Classical avoided the shutout, but you can't even call it a big inning. A 14-run inning for St. Mary's. Riley Wilson in the inning batted 3 times. They had Maloney would have batted 3 times, but they called the first player out for leaving too soon, ending the inning. So 20-1 is the final score. Braswell, Kale, and Rachel Dana got the only 3 hits. Wilson drew a walk. Duncan drew a walk and scored a run. Parker drew a walk. Madrano got bounced to the pitcher and got an RBI with the bases loaded, knocking in the 1 run. For St. Mary's, Maloney had a walk, a single, 2 doubles, scored 4, knocked in 3. Michaela Walker had a single, a walk, a triple, a single, knocked in 2, scored 3. Gabby Marichal had a single, got hit by a pitch, scored twice.
No. Quiet day.
Audrey Zink got a base hit. Excuse me, it was Abby Sousa got the base hit. Libby DeSouza reached on an error, scored, singled in a run, singled in a run. She scored 3. Cal Prezioso reached on the fielder's choice, got an RBI, scored a run. Lori Surreal had 2 doubles, 2 singles, scored twice, knocked in 4. Roma Braid got hit by a pitch, singled, reached on an error, got a base hit, scored 2, knocked in 1. Ashanti Pardillo had 2 singles, knocked in 2. Also Soul got hit by a pitch, scored a run. She got a base hit. Riley Williams singled and singled, scored a run, knocked in a run, and Oviedo went the first three, giving up only one base hit, only one base runner. Struck out 5, she gets the win. St. Mary's will go to 14-4. And Glasgow dropped to 10-10. Both teams will go to the state tournament, and we wish them both luck in the tournament. We're assuming St. Mary's will get a home game. Glasgow could be playing any place. They're all lined up. They're presenting the team championship trophy. St. Mary's wins this more often than not. And I have a feeling we might be looking at possibly the last Holland tournament. And I found out the other day that the Boverini tournament is not going to be anymore. We can't really hear anything. They had a speaker that they could announce, but I'm not sure why they're not doing it. We're waiting to hear if we can hear them. The teams are lined up. St. Mary's had that big I've never seen a 14-run inning. Williams hit 3 times. Maloney was hitting for the 3rd time in the inning, but they called the runner out, so they got out of it. Dave Raymond, Rich Avery, big guys in the Babe Ruth. And Babe Ruth and the group did a tremendous job getting his field ready after the heavy rain on Thursday and rain again. This morning. They did a great job getting the field playable. And now I think they're getting together to try and figure out. I think they pick an all-star from each team, probably nominated by the coach. They pick an MVP. If I had to pick one, I would probably pick Maloney with her day today. Knocking in 3 and scoring 4. And in that inning, the second inning when they scored 14, so I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to get together and figure out who's doing what, who's getting what. Awful hard to hear. They're announcing the winners. I think that's Blood from Swampscott. She was the 3rd baseman. Also from Swampscott. LeBoy, and I think it was Martinez from English. Should have been. Rachel Dana. Nice to see her walking up to get her award. Thank God she's okay. Laurie Suriel. Oviedo, I think, was the other one. Last but not least, I think the MVP. Brooke Maloney. My vote counted. She had a huge game, as I mentioned. And she's an outstanding young lady as well as a great athlete. So congratulations, St. Mary's. They win another Holland. And they're off. Both teams are off to the state tournament. We wish them the best of luck. We hope they do well. We'll probably see St. Mary's here at home, as we will probably the boys as well. So the boys and the girls sweep the weekend. The boys won for the third time, third consecutive, 3 Mullen tournaments. St. Mary's boys have won them all. And now the girls win another Holland, and they'll present the championship trophy. And the season comes to a close here at the Grace Regatta softball complex. The last game of the regular season. And they're giving a few more trophies out. I'm not sure what they're for.
Next, we will be presenting 4 scholarships to 4 different players from each team. Starting with the opening team. The player from the English, Ariana LeBoy.
The boy gets another award. I'm not sure what these awards are.
From Swampscott, Melanie Blood.
Blood with another one.
From Glasgow, Lauren Wilson.
I think that's Lauren Wilson. And I don't know if that's Serial. Hard to hear them out here. And that's a lot of awards they're giving out. And Babe Ruth, the Holland family bowed out and they thought this tournament would end. And the Babe Ruth people picked it up. And they've done a tremendous job keeping it going. I hope they can keep it going. But I worry about them that this may be the last one. So, I think we'll get to see St. Mary's one more time here in the tournament. If not, again, we wish them and Classical will be going to the tournament. We wish them both great success. And again, St. Mary's boys and girls with a big weekend winning the Mullins and the Holland. And this one, a mercy rule, only goes 4.5 innings. St. Mary's shutting out Classical. So we hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.